Now, if you paid a little attention to little time lapse or montage or whatever you want to call it of me building this little stave church inspired building here, you may have realized that I'm over in a new area. Which, yeah, this is like a new village I've been working on and a little project I teased at the end of the last video. I think I only showed off the lighthouse right over here last time, like briefly for a second. So the thing has grown quite a bit since then. Yeah, I've just been honestly spending my vacation and a little more than that to get this place to like to get it to like a point where I feel like it's time I can show it off, even though it's still not quite finished, and of course the sun is going down as soon as I start recording. But I have gotten a lot of buildings in, and I've done a lot of progress on this now. Yeah, I don't really think I need to show off anything else about the Stave Church yet. I think I'll just start off with this lighthouse. Just hope that mine is still online. Yeah. Just hope that he goes to sleep soon. Actually, I think I'll just give you guys a little tour of how it looks from the outside first. It's like this foundation area here, which I just set the whole thing up on, and yeah. It doesn't really look like your average lighthouse. Like if I just swim a little away here. Because you can see the, I don't know what the part of there is called, the part where the actual lights are. It's kind of offset from the center. And that is really just because I found like an inspiration for this. I guess saw a lighthouse looked kind of like this. I just basically stole the design for it. So yeah, I just went with that, and the proportions aren't like quite right to how it would look, like how the real building looks, but I still think it turned out, you know, nice enough. Yeah, it's not really too close to what it was supposed to look like originally, but it's, you know, it's Minecraft. And I'm not really too good at recreating real builds, but as its own thing, I think it works out quite fine. Now I did continue this area here all the way around. Just because, I don't know. I think it kind of adds to the whole thing, makes it like fit more in with the area around it, and I also think the original picture had a foundation like that. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, so the inside here, like, haven't really done anything at all. I had like a staircase going all the way up and divided every floor into the same sections, I suppose. Yeah. And I also haven't really made a way to get up to the light set. I'm probably gonna do that later on, but yeah, I'm not. I don't really want to do. Oh, that's mine. I don't really like to spend a lot of time on interiors usually. I'm more of a fan of just having like nice, alive cityscapes or townscapes or whatever. Like, more of a fan of just walking around the exterior parts. I don't usually spend too long on the houses because they're not really what you're gonna, you know, spend the most time in, especially when it comes to something like this, which is just purely aesthetic. Like, there's no functional part to the space. I think he knows. Anyway, so yeah, of the few interiors I have actually done, here's my little storage shack, where I've like somewhat sorted things. Not too well though, but it's just been temporary while I've been building this. And I also have a bed in here. That's, yeah, all the interiors I have done. For like the main idea of this place, wait, did I show off Whammy's house in this recording? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, that's Whammy's house, if I didn't show that already. Did like a test recording earlier where I did show it off. But I can't remember if I did this time. Probably. So yeah, that's where Whammy lives. Nice little place. I stole this iron block. Haha, don't tell him. Did remove the little secret room I made behind here, but he was out of red wool. Even though I made the walls on the inside red wool, he could have just used those. I don't. It doesn't matter. It's his house. He decides how efficient he want to be with his usage of wool. So yeah, it's Swammy's house. There's another bigger house, and there's just this sort of row of houses going all the way down here. Out to a little dock area, I suppose, where I have this crane. It's supposed to be loading goods onto like a ship or boat or whatever, but I haven't built that yet. I'm planning on building like a few fishing boats and like some drying racks over there for like fish to dry, because this whole thing, I probably should have mentioned that already. It's this whole village is inspired by like a typical northern Norwegian fishing town of sorts. Uh, yeah, I probably should have said that already, but I haven't. So yeah, that's kind of like the main theme here. So I gotta like try at least to add a few boats going around here, all the way around the island. Not too many though, but yeah, it's like supposed to be like a trading post or trading village, fishing village, whatever. That's why you have the like marketplace here. This is like a police station thingy, which doesn't really look like a police station at all. It's gonna have like cells in the basement. I haven't really... Well, I've done some work on the interior, just basically preparing it for when I actually go in and detail it. I've done a little here, but not too much. And yeah, nothing down there yet. But that's, yeah, hopefully it's gonna be finished by next time I show this place off. This is like an inn or like a restaurant thing. It's gonna be that at least. It's still empty on the inside, but hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. So yeah, a marketplace, just like controls for the crane, even though they do nothing. And the idea here is that, you know, you can hoist the thing holding the goods up a little to make it go over this house. That's why it's like the storage house is like a bit shorter than the other one, so you can, in theory, rotate it around, even though that's not how it works in Minecraft, but yeah, anyway, I kind of lost it. So yeah, that's basically, I think, all the houses here to have like a purpose, except for just being living quarters. Like Wham did a lot of these ones. Just came over and built them, which I think is kind of nice of him. You know, he does the dirty work I don't want to do. And it kind of adds to it. Like, it looks a lot nicer when you know there are interiors on the inside, but I usually can't be bothered to do them myself, as I said. So yeah, I think that's basically it. Like, I wanted originally to have a little more done before I start recording this, but I am running out of time now, so I probably won't be able to do anything else, unfortunately. I'm gonna just continue this. Oh. Who cares? Over to the mainland, I'm gonna add like a few houses at that side as well, just to like make it all feel more connected, like make this island more connected to the rest of the world around it. And I'm also like, I have this idea, like crazy idea, to add like really northern Norwegian looking sharp mountains going all the way from the waterfront far up in the air. But I don't really know how to do that, so that's like the next big project I'm thinking about doing. Which I hopefully will get to do at some point, but it's probably gonna take a very long time. So yeah, I'm probably gonna continue this onto the mainland. And I also need to figure out a way to connect the island itself up to the rail network that's being built on the server. I don't think like a proper train station would make a lot of sense here. So either I'm gonna have like an entrance to like a metro area and just pretend like that's not really a metro area for the whole story of the area to work. Or like I have a few plots, or I suppose really just one plot here, where I'm thinking of building like some sort of ruined building and just have that be like the entrance down to somewhere. But that wouldn't really make sense. The first thing you get to in town is like this place would be a bit... I don't know. Maybe I just make it like the basement of the inn or something like that. So yeah, those are really my plans for the future of this area. I'm still gonna like continue to add details to a few of the houses. Kind of left them a little like bare, or what you want to call them, on purpose originally, because that's how it would be realistically. But like looking back at it, I think it's gonna be nicer to actually just have some details on some of those sides, but it just don't look too blank. Like I've done something like this, and I should probably still add even more detail to it, just because I can. It's gonna help it look a little nicer. So yeah, that is really it. could probably show this off in a little more detail now that I'm actually done with this recording. Done with showing off the rest of it. Yeah, I should also probably have mentioned the fact that it's, this is also inspired by, not really Northern Norwegian church, but like a church I know of that's located in Western Norway. Wait, what if I just go up again so I can actually give a real good view of the interior? So yeah, going in here. Here it is. There's the... I don't know any other words of the things you would find in a church, like the area where the priest speaks or whatever. Just placed where I think it is in real life. I don't remember. I haven't looked at the image for a while, so I don't exactly remember how everything was supposed to be like, but it gives off like the correct thing. I suppose this is like the closest thing I could get to like a Jesus painting. I was like if you've seen like the time lapse or montage or whatever, there's a totally different painting there. That's just because the texture pack I used to remove the crosshair or whatever is based off like a joke texture pack I had in like one of the old Beta videos, and I didn't like think about that until I saw it on my second monitor while doing the recording of that part. So yeah, I thought it was a little funny. But yeah, I think it's like the third time I'm saying this, but that's like pretty much it for this video. If you want to see more of me building this or other stuff on the server, leave a like, a comment on what you want to see, or if you have any feedback around this, just let me know. Always happy to take feedback. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe, donate money, whatever, and I'll see you around next time, which is, if my estimates are correctly, probably sometime in April next year. So yeah, see you then.